He is a load, a real handful, Kenny.
Well, he can shoot the mid-range, Ernie, and that's probably his biggest asset. And, then he could take you down on the block. That's probably one of his bread and butter moves. I like his jump hook, though.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and Charlotte. As you take a look at Charlotte, they've already stolen the momentum in this series, winning Game 1. Now in the catbird seat, can they close it out here at home?
Kevin, folks will tell you that the closeout game is always the hardest in the playoffs, but when you've got a chance to close a team out, you've got to make sure that you're focused and determined to get it done. And you need to do that by taking advantage of the opportunity.
Absolutely. I mean, they've really got to feel like this is their chance to win the series. I mean, if they drop this one and have to go back to a hostile environment, chances are they're not going to come out on top.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Marquise Morris is out there with look at that jam. Wow. I mean, just beautiful.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
That key is slam. Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Now here's Jefferson. And it's Walker penetrating. Gortat with the defensive effort. Philadelphia with the ball. 4-point game. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
It seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions, and unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
And, Greg, that's the case a lot of times when you have an uneven matchup like that. I mean, the longer it stays close, the more the underdog starts to believe it can win.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game. Kemba Walker hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Poked away. The Hornets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And Walker kicks to Williams. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And Allen slams it in.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
A good old-fashioned chin check right there.
No one covering.
Boy, Jefferson got really physical on that screen to help set the shot up.
The 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Took him no time. Time at all on that one. The Beast's got his first 2 points of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating, and there's the call on Marcin Gortat. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Zeller, he's checked in for Jefferson. Hansbrough comes in for Marvin Williams. Lee's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Lamb. And then for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Gortat. Landry comes in for Marquise Morris, and Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Allen. So it's Philadelphia now after Jeremy Lin's miss. Wasted no time on that one. The Beasts got his second basket of the game. Hornets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Walker kicks to Lee. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail. Here's Francis. Kicks it to Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Francis, covered by Lee. Tries again. Francis' shot is off.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And Embiid gets it to go.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Here's Zeller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Robert Covington's checked in for the Beast. .41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lynn dishes to Walker. Lets a floater go. The shot is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Lee with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And Philadelphia has possession. Trailing by 4. The 76ers with another miss. Now here's Walker. He's guarded closely. It's tipped. Stauskas. The shot is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hornets on top, up 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And before the game, Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. No.
You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level. And that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. Williams down low with Jefferson. Jeremy Lin is out there with Jeremy Lamb. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3 spot.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The 76ers making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And both free throws good for Jefferson. Philadelphia with the ball. 4-point game. Fades and shoots. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Hornets shooting about 42% so far. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Lynn. Kid Gilchrist again score time. It's deflected. It's stolen by Morris. Fast break Philadelphia. Allen leading the charge. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
So it's the Hornets now. After the Sixers pick up 2. Lamb. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
That'll be a 5-second call. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams were the best from the charity stripe in the regular season. The 76ers #1.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And Lamb kicks to Jefferson. And there's the call on Marcin Gortat.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The Beast, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Allen against Land. At the elbow, Jefferson. Not enough on that one as it misses. The 76ers trail by 4. Francis. From beyond the arc and then some. The Beasts got 7 points. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Lynn against Allen. And here is Lance. Charlotte no good that time either.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Francis' shot is off.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. The leaner. And he hits the jump shot. Kid Gilchrist has got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, no one really near him, but still he's able to knock down the off-balance shot.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jefferson. Hansbrough comes in for Williams. Lee's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Kemba Walker in for Lance. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Gortat. Landry comes in for Markieff Morris. And Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Jeremy Grant. No good from Lee. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Hits, count that one from Stauskas.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Outside, Lynn. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lynn's got his first bucket in this one. Walker against Allen. Here's Francis. And again, it's Philadelphia.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Knocked loose. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Hornets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Walker against Allen. Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Now in line, the 76ers. Covington. Number 12.
Outside, Walker. And that's not going to go. And so we conclude the first half. 76ers lead by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here with Al Jefferson. And Al, what's the strategy been so far defensively, and what needs to happen in the second half in that regard?
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round 1 action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at the 76ers. After falling into a 1-0 hole to start the series, they look to be getting back on the right track here tonight. And it's crucial that they do hold on to this halftime lead, because falling behind 2-0 would lead. All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup.
Some great work. A real nice quarter for the Beast. He's got 14 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Philadelphia leading by 6. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Gortat is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's the Beast. Then there's Allen. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hornets shooting the ball at 42%. Outside, Walker. Pass to Lamb. Back to Walker. Shoots. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Walker's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Hornets. The pass to Francis. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Here's Gortat. Releases from the wing and drills it. Gortat's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Williams. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. The Hornets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That's good from Williams. And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Here's Francis. He's got 14. There's the 3. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
To the wing on the left. Here's Walker. Good on the baseline jam. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter. And the 76ers call time here.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Grant, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. Allen outside. Puts it up from 17, and he connects with the jumper. Allen's got 10 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Walker goes in. Shot is off.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And that one's good.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
He dishes it to Lamb. Pass to Williams. Outside, Walker. The feed to Jefferson. Fades back. Gortat with the block. Here's Francis, guarded by Walker. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Jefferson.